In the heart of a thick, whispering forest, there was an ant named Andy. Andy was a little ant, but his heart was as vast as the sky. He lived in a bustling anthill, where every ant had an important job to do. Andy's job was to find food for the colony, a task he carried out diligently every single day. Andy was not like other ants who would follow the familiar trails to find the same old crumbs. No, Andy loved adventure, and his curious legs would lead him to explore the world beyond the beaten paths. His fellow ants often chuckled at his adventurous spirit, but he simply grinned back, carrying the treasures he'd find. One day, as the sun cast golden ribbons through the trees, Andy set off, his antennae twitching with excitement. Today, he thought to himself, I will find something spectacular. And so, Andy scurried past the familiar winding paths, deeper and deeper into the unknown patches of the forest. He climbed over twigs and scuttled under fallen leaves until he arrived at a meadow he had never seen before. The air was sweet and filled with the hum of bees and distant bird songs. In the center of the meadow was a spectacular picnic left behind by a group of picnickers. Andy's eyes widened as he beheld the feast. Crumbs as large as boulders compared to him, glistening drops of honey, and juicy chunks of fruit. Oh, the Queen Ant will be so pleased, he said, clapping his little hands with glee. But as Andy prepared to carry a piece back home, he noticed something unusual. A small, gray bird was lying near the edge of the picnic site. The bird was tangled in some sticky plastic that it could not escape from. Andy felt a tug at his heart. To rescue, or to feast, he mused, his antennae twitching with his thoughts. The bird looked at him with tired eyes. In that moment, Andy made a decision. He chose kindness over greed. Andy roped in some friends from nearby. A helpful spider who could spin a web to peel away the sticky trap, a wise old beetle to keep a lookout, and even a passing dragonfly to lend its nimble wings for guidance. Together, they worked tirelessly, coaxing and tugging until the bird was finally free. The relieved bird flapped its wings experimentally, chirped a joyful song, and soared into the sky, free once more. It circled above, swooping low to offer Andy a thank you chirp. With a happy heart, Andy and his friends finally turned to the forgotten feast, but to their surprise, the early evening winds had spread all the crumbs and drops before they could take anything back. Oh well, giggled Andy. Besides, I found something much more precious than food today. As Andy made his way back home, his fellow ants gathered around, eager to hear of his adventure. Andy, little but heroic, recounted the story of kindness and bravery, of how sometimes the truest treasures are the ones unseen, like friendships forged in the weave of sparks flitting in the gentle breeze of a setting sun. And so, as the stars began twinkling softly in the navy sky, Andy the ant became a hero in the eyes of all the forest. A hero not because of treasure, but because of the choice to be kind. As Mother Nature tucked the forest under her wing, every creature, big and small, shared a dream woven with understanding and goodwill.